Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream. Tonight we are going to perform some trading, then we'll get to the main story.
Take a look.
Okay, now what have we for sale? Circlet of alteration. Do we have any necklaces? Well, I should have at least some jewelry. Minor wielding, peerless. Destruction against imminent destruction. Destruction sold. This Nordic card helmet sold too. $270. As far as I can recall, I don't have such items. But I have these boots. These should do fine. Then we have one bow. Let's get rid of this fur armor. There should be something worth 15. I know I have it. Oh yes! Perfect. Take a carrot.
Come back whenever you need something.
Well, we're nearing to 5.75 million pieces of gold. Yeah, I think it's a progress. I don't think so about this store. It's only an inn, and they have only 100 pieces of gold. I need more. Where the hell are you going?
Don't do that. May your weapons be sharp and your prey fresh.
Really? It's noon, and you're going away.
I'm Gorza. I'm not very good for anything more than smithing nails.
Please get back. You have perfect prices.
Need a new blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I hope she understands what needs I have. Nobody does. Minor wielding. Sold. Robes of restoration. Good one. Pure light helmet and some clothes. Thank you very much, Gorza.
Well, look. Take a look.
Okay, so I don't have... Oh, I have. Staff of Fear. Well, I even make a small discount. Why not?
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
We need to take whirlwind sprint. This way.
Hey, watch it.
Yo, Bjorn, glad to see you here. Wait, what happened to my camera? Wait a minute, we need to fix the camera. Let's do this. Oh yes, now it's working. So, how are you, Friday, Bjorn? Hope you're doing well.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Oh, I do. Mr. Calselmo, you don't even know. $52. Nice. Here, take some clothes.
What? Oh, goodbye.
My brother tells me you've done us a service. Thank
May your next fight, I'm the Jarl. Take a look.
I'm the Jarl. Take a look. Little logic in this guy's lines, so. It seems that we've had a good trade, and now we almost have nothing to sell with a huge price on it. Okay. I think that's even good. $12, huh? We don't have anything for 12. Take a look among these. Alright, let's switch to food.
Hey, then.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous.
Alright, won't happen again.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Right. I flail wildly with my dagger. I hope that this is alright. In fact, that's more alright for them than it is to anyone.
Hey, watch it. God might get nervous.
What if I again do a shout? Will they try to attack me?
You wield Azura's star? It isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches. How can I assist you, companion?
Right, now for some unloading. Even might read a book. After all, I've got the book called The Bone, Part 2.
Be careful.
I'm trying to, but you as my subordinate know better than to try to dissuade me of doing something. Lots of poisons I've got. Don't exactly own lots of potions here. Well, I'm still pretty encumbered. I wonder with exactly what. Right, let's put some blades stuff in here. That helped a bit. Oh, for sworn swords. 33 pieces of them. Let's get rid of that. Oh yes! Now that's much better. Bone, Part 2, by Tevid Romeo. What do you mean the story gets more appalling? Garez was incredulous. How in Boethiah's name could it get more appalling? It's a ruse, Xiomara scoffed, ordering 2 more mugs of grief and a glass of flint for Garaz. How much worse can a tale get which prominently features cannibalism, abuse of slaves, and the regular placement of rotten animal carcasses? Don't you dare me, growled Halgard, annoyed by his listener's lack of appreciation of his prose styling. Remind me where we? Arslan Owen is the owner of a stronghold under siege by savage cannibalistic Nords, said Xiomara, keeping a straight face. After a lot of death and several unsuccessful attempts to get water, he had his armorer with the unlikely name of Gorkith outfit his slaves with the first ever bone mold armor. One of them finally makes it back with some water. It was only one jarful of water, said Halgard, pulling back in his chair and continuing the tale, and Arslan Owen drank most of it, passing the remains to his dear armorer Gorkith and the last dribbles to the few dozen slaves who still lived. It was hardly enough to sustain health and well-being. Another expedition was necessary, but they had only one suit of bone mold left, as there was only one survivor of the trip. One out of 18 slaves made it through the gauntlet of Norse wearing that marvelous bone mold armor of yours, said Arslan Owen to Gorkith, and one can only carry back enough water for one. Therefore, mathematically, as we have, counting you and me, 56 remaining people at the stronghold, we need armor for 54. Since we already have one, we only need to make 53 to make the total. That way, 3 will make it back with enough water for you and me and whoever is in the best condition to partake. I don't know what we'll do after that, but if we wait, we won't have enough slaves to fetch even a couple days worth of water. I understand, whimpered Gorkith, but how am I going to make the armor? I used all the livestock bones to make the first batch of bone mold. Arslan Owen gave an order which Gorkith fearfully complied with in 18 hours. What do you mean, Arslan Owen gave an order which Gorkith fearfully complied with? Asked Xiomara. What was the order? All will be clear, smiled Halgard. I have to choose what to reveal and what to conceal. Such is the way of the tale-teller. In 18 hours, Gorkith had 53 suits of bone mail, said Halgard, continuing, not really minding the interruption, prepared for the slaves. Without prompting, he ordered the slaves to practice using the armor and even allowed them more training time than their predecessors. They not only learned how to move and stop quickly in bone mold, but how to adjust their peripheral vision to see a blow before it came, and to sway to dodge, and where the sturdiest reinforcement points of the armor, the center of the chest and the abdomen, and how to position themselves to take blows there against their natural instincts. The slaves even had time to mock a battle before being sent out among the cannibals. The slaves handled themselves admirably. Very few, just 15 slaves, were killed and eaten outright. Only 10 were killed and eaten when they reached the river. That was when things did not go according to Arslan Owen's plans. 21 slaves with jars of water took off for the hills. Only 8 returned to the castle, largely because they were blocked by the cannibal Nords. It was a larger percentage that he had anticipated surviving, but Arslan Owen felt righteous indignation at the paucity of loyalty. Are you absolutely certain you wouldn't rather flee? He hollered from the battlements. Finally, he allowed the survivors in. 3 had been killed waiting for the gate to open. 2 more died almost upon stepping into the courtyard. One was delirious, walking around in circles, laughing and dancing before suddenly collapsing. That meant 5 jars of water for 4 people, the 2 surviving slaves, Arslan Owen and Gorkith. As the lord of the manor, Arslan Owen took the extra jar, but he was democratic with the others. You're quite correct, frowned Garaz. This story is getting more and more appalling. Just wait, smiled Halgard. The next morning, Halgard continued, Arslan Owen awoke to a perfectly still and quiet stronghold. There was no murmuring in the corridors, no sound of hard labor in the courtyard. He dressed and surveyed the scene. It appeared that the fortress was utterly deserted. Arslan Owen walked down to the armorer's quarters, but the door was locked. Open up, said Arslan Owen patiently. We need to speak. 30 out of 54 slaves successfully made it to the river and gathered water. Admittedly, some of them fled and a couple didn't survive because they needed to correct their fickleness, but mathematically, that's a 55% survival rate. If you and I and the 2 remaining slaves made the next run to the river, we too should survive. Zillian and Gelo left last night with their armor, cried Gorkith, Gorklith through the door. Where's Zillian and Gallo? The too many slaves. They don't remain anymore. Well, that's vexing, said Arslan Cohen. Still, we must continue on. Mathematically, I heard something last night, whimpered Gorklith in a funny voice, like footsteps, only different, and they were moving through the walls. And there were voices too. They sounded strange, like they couldn't move their jaws very well, but he knew one. Arslan Owen sighed, humoring his poor armorer. And who was it? Ponik. And who is Ponik? One of the slaves that died when the Norse poisoned our water. One of the many slaves that died and we made use of. He was always a nice, uncomplaining fellow. That's why I noticed his voice above all the others. Gorklith began to sob. I understand what he was saying. What was that? Asked Arslan Cohen with a sigh. Give me back my bones. Gorklith's voice shrieked. There was a silence for a moment and then more hysterical sobbing. I saw that coming, laughed Ziomara. There was nothing more to be done with the armorer for the time being, said Halgard, a trifle annoyed by the regular interruptions, so Arslan Owen stripped one of the dead slaves of his suit of bone mold and put it on. He practiced in the courtyard, impressing himself with his natural comfortably with medium weight armor. For hours he boxed, feinted, dodged, sprinted, skipped, jumped and generally cavorted about. When he felt tired he retired to the shade and took a nap. The sound of the king's trumpet woke him with a start. Night had fallen and for a moment he thought he had been dreaming. Then the alarm sounded again, far in the distance but clear. Arslan Owen leapt to his feet and ran to the ramparts. Several miles away he could see the emissaries and their vast and well-armed escort approach. They were there early. The cannibal Nords below looked at one another with consternation. Savages they might be, but they knew when a superior force was approaching. Arslan Owen joyously dashed down the stairs to Gorklith's chamber. The door was still locked. He beat on it, cajoling, demanding, threatening. Finally he found a key, one of the few scraps of metal that had not been smelted days before. Gorklith appeared to be sleeping, but as Arslan Cohen approached he noticed that armorer's mouth and eyes were wide open and his arms were folded unnaturally behind his back. On closer inspection, the armorer was obviously dead. What was more, his face and whole body were sunken like an empty pig's bladder. Something moved through the walls, like footfall only, squishy. Arslan Owen expertly and gracefully turned to face it, completely in balance. At first it seemed like nothing more than a bubble expanding through one of the cracks in the stone. As more of the flesh-colored gelatinous matter emerged, it more clearly resembled part of a face, a flaccid, almost shapeless face with a low brow and a slack, toothless jaw. The rest of the body oozed out of the crack, a sort bag of muscle and blood. Behind Arslan Cohen and to the side there was more movement, more slaves welling up through the cracks in the stone. They were all around him, reaching out. "Give us," moaned Ponik, his tongue rolling about his hanging jaw. "Give us back our bones." Arslan Owen began to rip off his bone mold, throwing it to the floor. 100 figures more pulled into the small chamber. That's not enough. The cannibals had cleared away by the time the king's emissaries arrived at Arslan Owen's gates. They had not been looking forward to this visit. It was best, they thought philosophically, to begin with the worst of the king's noblemen, so to end their trip well. They sounded the alarm once again, but the gates did not open. There was no sound from Arslan Owen's stronghold. It took a few hours to gain access. If the emissaries had not brought a professional acrobat with them for entertainment, it might have taken longer. The place seems to be abandoned. They searched every room until finally they came to the armorer's. There they found the master of the manor, folded neatly, legs behind his head, arms behind the legs, like a fine gown, not a bone in his body. "The first part of your story was complete nonsense," cried Ziomara, "but now it doesn't hold true on any level. How could bone mold be made again if the armorer who invented it died before he could not tell anyone how he did it? I said that this was the first time it was created, not the first time people learned the craft. And when did someone first teach someone else the craft?" asked Guras. "That, my friend," replied Halgard with a sinister smile, "is a tale for another night." Right. We're moving out. Camera glitched again. Let me fix it again. Ah, what the hell have I done? Oh well, please wait a bit. I know. Excuse me. Alright. Now to start the game back. Damn it. We may trade again. Because we relaunched the game. Damn it. Well, let's do it. This time it should be quicker. Yeah, this will encumber us quickly. Oh, and with that we'll also reach 5 3/4 million pieces of gold. That's nice.
Good. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. What? Oh, goodbye.
May your neck take a look.
May your next take a look.
Until next time.
That unloaded us severely.
I'm Gor's assistant. I help him with the forge.
Where's Gorzish herself? Oh, there she
May
is.
your weapons be... Take a look.
May your weapons be like, take a look. Nice. Wait, what else? Oh, she has no money for that. Wait, really? What else encumbers us? Right, we've got only one trader left who has adequate amount of money. Right, this should do.
A fine. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back whenever you need something.
Perfect. This was quick. Damn it. Again, this camera glitch is...
Heard about you being pardoned. What were the guards thinking taking you in?
I hope the game won't glitch again. Right. Come on, camera. Oh, it sees me. Great. Whew, no cursor glitches. That's perfect. Now that may be called unloaded. Good. Okay, so the best way to go to High Hrothgar is through here. As expected, there are no Khajiit traders here. Well, I'm glad that mostly we unloaded the Markarth residence of ours. Meaning we've mostly got only the potions. They give us lots of profits.
You're interfering with official Tholmor business.
Oh, I'm glad I'm interfering.
This doesn't concern you, citizen.
What's wrong with worshipping Telos?
It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know that. Perhaps there's something you wish to confess.
Let's stare at him like that.
I don't like you. I think you're a heretic. And so you will die a heretic's death. Come on!
Disgusting.
Death is the only way out of your misery.
You'll make a fight!
I'll have your head.
I'll let you live this time. Move along. This doesn't concern you, citizen.
What's wrong with worshipping Telos?
It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know that. Perhaps there's something you wish to confess.
Remain silent.
I don't like you. I think you're a heretic. And so you will die a heretic's death. Never should have come here.
Well, that was quick at least. And who might you be, sir? Oh, that looks more like madam.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go
This
home to your
accent, oh
mother.
come on! You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Milk drinker.
I don't have to take that from you. Faismir, you won't leave here alive. Do your work. I'll paint the snow with your blood. Best you can do. Think you can take me?
Yeah, in fact I do. Wait, full health? Really? Yeah, not this one. My character switches to other weapons too long. Wait, what was that? Was the dragon? Right, we're almost barely loaded. Which is good.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Really now. Well, I'll take the money. Thank you very much. It also looks like we made it. 5 3/4 pieces of million pieces of gold. So I thought that was a dragon. It appears so unexpectedly. Maik! Now that's a character we didn't see for a long time.
Some like taking friends on adventures. Maik thinks being alone is better.
Indeed.
Less arguing about splitting treasure. Don't try blocking if you have 2 weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice anyway.
Wait.
Maik knows many things, no? Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Alright, Maik. Oh, come on. Let's make that character glow with blue. Don't think that that is the thing that it should be. Hey, we need to go through Falkreath anyway. Let's do it. Argonian. What the hell, man?
Close.
Healed, and I may still show mercy.
Which mercy? Attack me, damn it.
Damn you! Time for you to die.
No for you. 2%, baby. See?
Hide from me.
Oh, he's hunting like that. What a wise choice. To scream at your game. It will definitely go away with that. gym large enough. Alright, we've got Azura Star and that's it. So... let's put a mark on Valkyrie.
Been a good friend to me. That means something.
Farkas?
Jokas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's
Azura's
good.
wisdom to you, friend.
What are you doing here?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
All right,
Safe
then.
travels.
So that's who companions are now. Drinking buddies. Well, that could have been bad, even worse, so... oh wait, it is worse. They're just a group of drunkards. And I am their harbinger. Hello. Use some poison against you. Shit. That was stupid. Arch Necromancer.
You think you stand a chance?
Yeah, I stood a chance. Oh, our horsey. I don't think we should leave it here. Who the hell are you? You should have been dead. Wait. Oh, it's nighttime soon, really soon. We won't be able to unload with that. Crap. Great Pine goods.
Take a good look around. Well met. Take a look.
I think we've got too many goods again.
Steal anything from my shop and
Steal anything from your shop, alright. Some other time maybe.
Steel's good but loyal. Blades, helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Shit.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Damn it, where the hell are we going, my horsey? I hope she's still trading.
If either these
Damn it.
lords or imperials had some red in them. If either these Nords or Imperials had some red in their blood, this war would be over.
Right, we managed to unload somehow. Okay, so it's time to make another pilgrimage. Let's snipe these guys out. Or maybe, yeah, might cut their throats. I hope they won't mind.
What was that?
Fine watch. told you I'm large enough. Come on. A steer.
What was that? Must be my imagination.
Sleep tight. You just go into his casual activity.
Start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Well, knife in the boot didn't help you against that. Or shouldn't have helped. Funny, these bees might block me my path. In such a way that it feels like that I hit a brick wall. Or a brick floating on the sky. This is my manor. Let's see our route. Yeah, we should go forward. Oh. It was not our manor, it was Helgen. Even better, meaning we may go through our favorite south passage and from there turn onto High Hrothgar. And there's a trader here. Two traders if we go to the Imperial encampment as well. Teaming. Let's put our trading mask.
Take a look.
Oh, she's in good mood, that's good. That's just perfect. Well, now I think it went well. The trade. Let's proceed. There should be also an Imperial encampment.
Traveler!
No, thank you. I will take you from these bushes. Yeah, yours. They're not as cunning as with their leadership, so killing their leader was a really good decision. Well, that's what looks sinister. Those stupid vampires loaded us with some shit. And usually it's their problems.
What do you need?
Well, this was good trade. We're more or less unloaded now. That sound, that was outside and I thought it was in game. Yeah, where the hell am I going? I don't like these signs of encampment. Oh. Was woodcutter and now he's dead.
Thanks again for delivering those supplies to the Greybeards. Thanks again for the legwork.
Legwork. Rereading these tablets will probably mean that we'll have this buff again. I don't think that is very useful, yet still, we don't have anything else to do anyway. The only thing we need to do is climb and ascend.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. Aye.
It's all about wolves and I thought it was about rogues. I'm a rogue. Nobody told me about trolls. You there, a traveler. It was stupid of him to slay a goat. Oh, this is not an emblem. Come here. Please, sir. Just go down, alright? think I missed the fourth emblem. During the night, this place is also beautiful. Too bad that the fires can't be seen. Well, we're back. Or should we pronounce something like, "Honey, I'm home"? Hey, you don't have additional seat for me.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Winkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Hey, this is the logical...
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Yay!
Dovahkiin. Wind, guide you. Sky, guard you.
I'd like to learn more about the voice. I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here, we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Find the word of power in Arquid Point.
Focus.
Into and the Shard used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded in Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
They just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. I have given my answer. Go and reconsider your course. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So you can teach me this shaft?
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What's so bad about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
If the shadow is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
That is illogical.
Path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
If their voice is too strong, and my voice should be strong too.
Look.
So how do I... With the sky shout? A clear sky shout.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
If their shouts are that powerful, then my simple talk with traders should pierce them like, I don't know, like a sword. Through the ore vein. It's even higher than me. Poor goat. Oh, come on. It's gorgeous out here. one fireball at him. That's it. Poor fella. Nice. I like how high it is. Look at all that. Oh, that's Southern Mountain Peak. What is as high as High Hrothgar? Good. At least I think so. Throes of the world discovered. Wait, he's a dragon.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
Well, live alone in the mountain if you love conversation.
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser, aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragonrend shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it.
I should steer it, right?
dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Your own kind?
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the dragon? Damn it, that's the second time our character asks this same question.
I have
Oh my
expected
god.
you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Greybeard didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
Oh.
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
That's none of your business. I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Nid,
Damn it,
if
what
you
the-
wish me to... You have not answered my question. Why do you need to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end. They have this stupid interface.
Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los Trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
Yeah, dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Is it the Dragon Rand shout, right?
Yes and no. Vik Nuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Wait. Elder Scroll, what's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
Are you saying the ancient Norse sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Well, he missed Alduin then. How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
I have the Elder Scroll. Oh my god.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Hey, what about we talk about it again?
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos.
What should I do? I should open it.
Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kolgan
Now the dragon ran shout from the north here.
The Arsunthur say Alduin decreed. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krithwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
None have yet stood against Alduin himself. Baldur, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Talmudis Ani Himhid Pali Zuuhidan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Talmudis Padnox, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing my final fate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. Time worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Yes, The World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
What? Defeat Alduin already?
My belly is full of soul. As of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
I really should do it, or not.
While yours has waned. Never again.
Alright, we'll use Dragonrend then. Yeah, this didn't work. We did it.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pahlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mat Mahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies.
Oh yes, oh my god. The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon?
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zemar. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
You're the master of the Great Beards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus?
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Force without effort added.
Lok Thum.
You stagger 25% less and foes stagger 25% more.
Drem Yolok, greetings.
I wish to meditate on the word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Faim.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Yeah, strength. We need more strength. Eternal spirit added.
Thum.
Seeker of Might. Combat skills are all 10% more effective.
Speak. I will listen. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Let's learn about Yol.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
The fire within added. Fire Breath shouts deals 25% more damage. I wish to meditate.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
Fus, of course.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Sum Ark Mora.
What a nice view here. It was funny that we already had the the Dragon Elder Scroll. These are treacherous winds. So where are the other guys? They have more chairs than There are dragon beards. I mean, grey beards. Dragon beard. What sort of form should it have?
Alduin? We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him?
Yeah, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I'm going to try to capture a dragon if Balgruf will help me.
Ah, Dragon's Reach. There are many difficulties, but I cannot think of a better plan. Although I fear the Jarl may not be easy to persuade. Remember, the way of the voice trains you for more than battle. Indeed, we believe that battle is the least of its uses. May the strength and truth of your voice serve you well. Breath and focus.
Where has Elduin gone?
The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns. Wind, guide you. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Sky above, voice within.
It's too bad I can't ask him about Paarthurnax. Well, we need to go north. This mountain is so high up that I don't think we can see Dragon's Reach from here. We can see Riverwood then. And though the time is 6 PM again. Again, we're too late to interact with anybody. Well, not too late. I think we might interact with the guys in Riverwood.
watch over. But whatever you... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I must say it was a fun trade. He's unsatisfied.
Thank you. You and me, take a look.
Well, we're almost unloaded. Everything else are just dragon bones. Right, let's go with these. We won't get any encounter on our way to Dragon Reach. Maybe White Run. Well, our character are almost tired of all this running. Oh, we've got an hour to trade. That's incredible. If we have anything to trade with at any point.
you bring me anything?
Yeah, I did.
What is it? What is it?
Here, take an apple.
Thanks.
Well, that was cheap. Not like he was going to ask 1,000 pieces of gold of me. Alright, they have their...
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Yeah, they have only one account per two
Welcome
people.
to War Maiden. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good in business with you.
We need to put away some dragon bones and scales. Right, I think we have 2 soul gems overall. 1 and 2, yeah. Let's see what we've got here. One of these and one of these.
Divine smile on you.
Take a look.
Perfect tree.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College.
You know, the day is almost done. Let's go for the best prices.
Take a good look around. What do you need? Take a look.
Wait, I don't have any minor stamina potions.
Come back time if you need a remedy.
I work for Belethor at the General Goods Store.
Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
We made it. We started trading with him.
Do come back.
Come by Belethor's shop. Hey, watch it!
Something you need, you miserable wreck? An archer, huh? I've got just what you need.
Well, my calculation was wrong.
Thank you very much for your help.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim
Has
worth
the store
loving.
made any money?
Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love.
300 pieces of gold. Nice.
Take a look. Leave... Take the world by storm, dears.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish you all good night, sweet dreams, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It was a really good stream tonight. We advanced vastly into the main story. Let's see if we may go and raid out to somebody. Oh, we may raid again to Successfully Lost, who plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I hope you like her. So, with all that, the stream is concluded. See you around. Bye!